So something I quickly wanted to go over and kind of do an overlook on, kind of a review type thing, is this open case design by OCPC. It's the Mini2, so it's kind of like their, I believe the 2 is for their second version. Don't quote me on that. But I wanted to kind of get into this, open this up, because I've got some components here I want to put on this, and that way we have something kind of cool to look at in some of the videos, right? Let's get this unboxed and see what we get in here and see the quality of it before I put it together. Stay right there. All right, so here's the front of the box. We can check it out. There's one on the sides. This is where you put your FSX power supply that you're going to need. And there's the back, all dimensions. I don't think it comes with a riser cable. I think you have to supply that. We're not going to be putting a GPU on this anyway. Yeah, oh, and there's some other stuff that you can put in there. You can put in a 2.5-inch SSD. All right, let's get this thing open and check this thing out. I am very excited about this thing. It kind of smells. That new smell. Let's see, we get some instructions here. And it looks like a bag of screws and some sort of a round O-ring grommet type thing. Something in there. Not sure quite what that is. And we get the main unit. There's nothing left in the box. All right. Very thick gauge steel right off the bat. And it looks like it's powder coated. Now I do notice something that the, let me show you up here, that the on-off button was twisted. So I may have to just tighten it up in the back, but just go like that. The feet have like rubber bumpers or something. I guess they are. It's like an anti-slip. So that's kind of cool. There's your mounting holes for your 2.5-inch SSD. There's your mounting standoffs for your ITX motherboard. Goes up here. This cutout is for your 24-pin to go to the motherboard. And back here is the bracket for the actual GPU. And it's only a 2 double-wided, what do you call it? I can't think of the name. Yeah, support bracket, right? So it's only double wide. And we do have maybe some zip tied areas. That might be what that's for. And here's where your FSX power supply would sit, with only 2 screws instead of 4. It doesn't move much. So doesn't really bend easily. Let's put it that way. All right, so let's see what the screws are all about. I'll bet you that, actually, I don't know what to bet you. So it looks like it may have given us extra rubber pieces for that bottom, because there's 2 thick ones. They're like O-rings, basically. There's 2 thick ones and 2 thin ones. That's exactly what these are for. But I don't know why you would need extra, but okay, they give you extra. And we also have, let's see, we have SSD screws, and it also looks like we have motherboard screws. Let's see, we should have another one that's, it's only given us 3 of these semi-long ones. So we have a bunch of short ones. We have 2 of these. Let's just check the manual and see what they say. These instructions are pretty basic, pretty straightforward. Just align the motherboard, insert your 4 screws. It doesn't tell you which screws. Then you got 2 for the power supply. And then you got, it's only showing 1. Yep, only 1 for up here. But I don't know which ones to use. Doesn't really tell you. Does not come with a riser cable, as we saw, so you have to provide your own riser cable. The way I'm figuring is these 2 that are the only 2 and they're largest ones, not lengthwise. I mean, they are lengthwise, but the 2 biggest in diameter, those are for your power supply down here. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these small ones. We have 1 for the GPU, is my guess. Then we have 4 for your standoff. I don't know why I would get only 3 of the other ones. Now, something they could do much better with this is give you a contents list of what is actually supposed to be in here. Because these screws, the short one and in length and the long one in length, are the identical threads. They're the same thread pitch, and they both fit in the standoffs. So I might be missing something, and help me out here down in the comments, but I don't know what those are for. All right, one last thing I want to mention about this. This does come in another color, which is the white variant, which would look pretty nice also. But I chose the black. They're the same price. I think they're about $68 to $70, and you might be able to get them on sale, you know, for this holiday season. So go ahead and check that out. I'll leave the link in the description below. And that's about it. So until next time, guys, take care.